Hello and welcome. Today is December 30th, 2025, and today is Trailer Tuesday. I'm your host, Sholo Q. I'm a Sholo Quaintly Reaper and Guide to the Underworld, and on today's stream, we're going to be reacting to the trailers you guys suggested. So I haven't seen any of these yet. I'm actually starting off with the Inzoi Update Digest, which was requested by someone. I forget exactly who requested this one, but I decided to put it first because it's the only game I'm familiar with on this list, really. So I figured why not start off strong, see what's going on. I will admit, though, I did skim through the patch notes for this digest, but I did not really get a chance to view the video or really read into it. So yeah, I'm curious to see what this little winter update is going to have in store for us. If I have numbered them correctly, I think we've gotten 19 different trailers to react to. I'm feeling a lot better, by the way. I have a lot of healing to do. I've been pretty sick lately, but I'm on my way to recovery. My voice is kind of returning. The strength behind my voice has returned somewhat, but I still have some really bad coughing and things going on. I actually went to the hospital yesterday to kind of follow up because I felt like I was regressing a little bit. Luckily, I do not have pneumonia anymore, so I'm past the pneumonia phase, which is an excellent thing. I was hoping I'd be past that, so glad to hear that. But I'm not quite where I want to be health-wise, so I'm still kind of taking it easy a little bit, trying not to stir the pot when it comes to my health. But unfortunately, I do not have the same luster and happiness that I once had before illness. So I'm hanging in here. I might start coughing again. I apologize if that does happen, but I decided to go along with Trailer Tuesday anyway, because I thought, well, I think I'm healthy enough to do Trailer Tuesday. Part of the reason why I haven't done it the last couple of weeks has been just because I've been so behind in things I wanted to do on stream, like playing Unbeatable, for example. And I hope to finish that game out tomorrow on tomorrow's stream. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to be playing Power World, and I'm going to try and farm Hartalis. Or Hartalis. I don't know if it's Hartalis or Hartalis, but, you know, that's besides the point. So yeah, that's the plan for this week. I've been putting out the Rift shorts. Some of you guys have been really enjoying those. Some new people have been enjoying those as well. So thanks for watching those, of course. And of course, also on the YouTube side, I'm trying to get a video out this week for sure. My plan was to put out a crypt build video last weekend, but between Christmas and a bunch of other stuff and just feeling really shitty, it just did not work. So I said, you know what, push it back, we'll do it this week. So this week my plan is to put out a video hopefully by Friday. I feel like whenever I say that, I jinx myself and then something stupid happens and it just doesn't work out. But if I think it's going to take too long to put out that crypt video, I do have a backup plan for another V-Rising related video, because I still got to do the castle tour video for the, the one with commentary for the castle that we finished on last week's stream. I think that was the part 7 of the build for the library. We finished it then, so I have essentially the option this week to either post that if I have the time to, record all that. So either posting that or the crypt video. I haven't decided which yet. But one of those videos is coming out this week, and that is the plan. So that's what I'm setting my sights on. Anyway, let's get right into Trailer Tuesday. We're going to check out these latest trailers that you guys suggested, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. I see the chat's kind of quiet. Just want to make sure everything is functioning properly really quick before I get really deep into the stream. Hello, Akron the Devourer, Eater of Worlds, Destroyer of the Universe. Thank you so much for the feeling better part. I'm feeling a little better for sure. Like, my voice is kind of back to normal almost. I'm almost there, right? I don't quite have the strength behind the voice yet. I'm working on it, all right? Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate that. And the head pat. That's very kind of you. Cool model. Thank you, Maddie. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Maddie G6852. Cool. I was saying this earlier, or I said this last week, but something I don't like that YouTube does is that it doesn't like show the username the person shows themselves as, like when they post and stuff. Instead, it shows like their tag, and I'm just like, why are you showing me their tag in the chat? You know, it's confusing. Anyway, let's get right into it. We're going to react to this Inzoi update digest. Let's check it out. Okay, so let's go back real quick. I'm noticing right away we have some new furniture items, it looks like. New items to place around. We have, I mean, these like little Christmassy things. I guess we're past Christmas now by the time I'm watching this, but that's pretty neat. And I see we have some like turkey or something, or chicken. It looks kind of like a chicken. I don't know, it's kind of small. What is that, mac and cheese or something? Some hors d'oeuvres, I don't know. But these are some weird little holiday things. We have a bundle of gifts in the corner, some candles around, you know, these wreaths and stuff, stockings. Okay, all right. We got the Christmas winter sweaters. I keep seeing your Grave Rave Rhythm gameplay. Grave Rave? Oh my god, that's so funny. That's you know what? That's a great name for it. I'll take it. On shorts and saw you were live, so I thought I'd pop in. Awesome. Yeah. I actually plan on playing Rift later on in the stream. So like on Tuesdays, I usually react to trailers. And then for like the first half of the stream, it's like a 3-hour stream. And then for the second half of the stream, I'll play like a rhythm game of the day, I guess. Yeah, it's called Rift of the NecroDancer. That's the game you're thinking of. Grave Rave, I love that. That's funny. That's such a funny it's kind of like, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of like when the Steam Machine was revealed, and I was like, oh yeah, like the Steam Machine. And then I started seeing people online calling it the Gabe Cube, and I was so disappointed. I'm like, but the Steam Machine just sounds epic. The Steam Machine. And now they're like, no, it's a Gabe Cube. I'm like, Rrr! Anyway. But you know what? Grave Rave, I'll take it. That's a funny name. Happy year end. Hello, GG. Welcome to the chat. And also happy rave. Sorry. Oh my god. Not rave. I can't. I almost said happy grave rave, but no. Happy end of the year. Happy new year. Almost. We're almost there. All right. So yeah, we're technically tomorrow is New Year's Eve for me, but I know that a few of my viewers are over on the other parts of the world. They're in the future. So yeah, that's gonna be like that. Dang, it's like 2 a.m. I never stay up this late, so it'll probably be the only time I catch you live. No problem, Maddie. You know, worst case scenario, I always keep the streams up. So if later on you want to watch the whole thing, you get to watch it. You'll just find somewhere in the middle of the video, you'll see me transition to Rift, so you can watch me play those tracks. I'm thinking today I might do some Friday Night Funkin' tracks, and I'm thinking I might do maybe some Celeste tracks. I have a hard time with the hard mode on some of those, and I've been practicing, so it's kind of rough, but we'll see. Reality is often disappointing. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, so definitely you can just tune in later, and you can watch the stream later. So no worries, you're not missing anything. You know, you can always come back and watch. All right, let's continue with the stream. Here we go. Oh, look at those little gingerbread men. They look so I thought these were, oh my god, I thought this was mac and cheese. And now that I see it, I feel so dumb. I'm like, oh my god, those are gingerbread men. I thought those, I really thought it was mac and cheese. Ever play Thumper? I do occasionally. It's rare I play it on stream. I played Thumper, I think usually on like special occasions, like my birthday or something. But that just happened not too long ago. So yeah, I did have a Thumper stream not too long ago. Happy there, show. Wait, why am I reading backwards? What's going on here? Hey there, Sholo, happy year end. Thank you, Ramon Sanchez, and also welcome to the chat. Sholo wants mac and cheese. Maybe I do. Maybe I do want mac and cheese. Hold on. Oh, you know what this probably is? This might be like the bakery. I think that, so I think with this update, they came out with like different kinds of like things you can do, and now you can do like family businesses and things like that. Check it out. Have a good stream. All right, take care, Maddie. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Angelman Frostfire, welcome to the chat. Happy New Year's Eve. Well, it's New Year's Eve for me, but for you, it might actually be New Year's Eve. I don't know. But yeah, I think this is part of the I think this was part of like that business update. So now there's like a thing where you can do like family restaurants and stuff like that. So this might be like a bakery. I'm trying to think what else there is. Also, nice site. Thank you. Actually, you know what, Ramon? I'm not sure if you've ever seen me use this model. Now I think about it. Because you've stopped in recently, but I'm thinking like, have you ever seen me use this model? Yeah, I usually use it on Tuesdays, but it's been a while since I've done a trailer Tuesday because I haven't really had good health going on. So yeah, thank you for the hydrate, Agewin. I'll do that now. I gotta admit, those little dances are adorable. That's the one thing I really like about Inzoi, is that like when the characters dance, it looks so fluid. It looks so real, you know? It doesn't look awkward or cartoony or weird. Like it actually has like a nice fluid motion to it. And that's kind of hard to achieve. Like that's kind of cool. Thank you for the headpat, by the way. Oh yeah, so now you can do thieving stuff. Now you can steal stuff. I forgot about this. What is this, The Sims 5? No, this game is called Inzoi. It's actually a competitor to The Sims 4. Motion cap properly. I think it is motion cap. I don't know for sure if the dancing animations are like motion cap. But that's like, that would be my guess too, especially because you can import emotes into the game. Like if you do like a dance, like I've seen some creators do this where like they'll try something, like they'll do some kind of like K-pop dance, right? And then they'll like film themselves doing it, and then they'll upload it for the tool. Sorry, I forget what it's called, but there's like an emote tool maker thing in Inzoi. And basically what it does is it makes it so that your character kind of like does it, and some of these have been really good. Like I've been watching like certain sometimes people will post shorts of like their characters dancing and doing like a whole music video thing, and I'm like, damn, like that's pretty freaking good. Like I don't know, it's cool. Yeah, tomorrow's New Year's Eve for me too. Yep. Some people watching, they're like already in the future, so for them it's already Christmas Eve, but for me, sorry, not Christmas Eve. Holy shit, I'm like backwards a week. Jesus. No, some people it's like Christmas Eve, and other people it's like Christmas. Oh my god, I said it again. What's wrong with me? I swear, you know what, guys? I think it's because of like the medication I'm on or something, bro. Like Look, I'm on so many different medications right now that I feel like my brain is like scrambled eggs right now. It's just like, you know, because I've been so sick and I've been trying to get better, man. I don't know. I'm having a malfunction. I'm malfunctioning. That's just you normally? Oh my god. I mean, you're kind of right though. Don't blame the drug. I don't know. I think like messing up that often, it comes off like that for sure. Also, hello, Vladimir. Welcome to the chat, and hello, also Red Coffee Bean. I like your name, Red Coffee Bean. That's interesting. All right. Yeah, it do be like that sometimes. All right, let's continue. You go to jail. Oh, now we up in the club. It's time to dance. I don't like dancing, but if my character does, I'll let them do it. I'm not much of a dancer. Sorry, guys. Hell yeah. Wonderful. That is... Oh, wait, was that the end? Yeah, that's the end. But I gotta say, like, you know, seeing the... You know, the... Excuse me. Just seeing all of the, like, decorations and stuff, and, you know, all the outfits and things, it's just cute. I love it. And then, let's run a bar, you know, like, that's cool. You got the club, you got the bar, you got a bakery. I wonder what else they added. I can't remember. I only skimmed through the notes, so I'm gonna have to take a deep dive into this update at some point. I don't know if I'll check it out over the weekend or what, but that's cool. Wednesday is 31. I'm glad yet don't know what to do. That's fair. Yeah, this year has been one hell of a year. It's been a long year. I mean, I know for me it's been rough. Just like, you know, getting sick and having all this other stuff happen, and then I also moved in the same year, so I feel like I wasn't able to like stream as much as I usually do, or at least that I have in a previous years, I would say now. So, you feel like your sister would like this game? Maybe. It's actually early access. So Inzoi is early access. It's made by Crafton. It's let me see. I'm trying to see how much it is actually, because I think I paid like $30 for it. Hold on. Yeah. Oh no, sorry. It's $40 right now. I think when it first launched, it was like, maybe it was $40. I don't remember. But they they did release a free DLC, which was like the island getaway stuff. Basically, it's one of oh crap. I had a video going on in the background. Basically, it's exactly what it looks like. Imagine The Sims, but probably better. I think that's probably the best way I could, you know, describe it. Like, I feel like The Sims is a little too, monetized. Like every little thing they want to charge you for. Like, oh, you want to have, this? Okay, it's a DLC, and the DLC is like $10 or $20 or something crazy. And I'm just sitting here looking at, you know, I actually, the other day, I'm not gonna lie, the other day I looked at how much The Sims 4 was if you bought every DLC. And and like all together, it's like over $1,000. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I just couldn't believe it. I was so like shook. You know, like I saw how much it was and I was like, you're telling me if I wanted to buy the game right now with all of the DLC, I'm spending $1,000? That's insane. Meanwhile, Inzoi's only in early access and they're releasing features that you had to pay for in The Sims. Like, it's kind of embarrassing, really. I mean, she likes The Sims a lot and spent about more than $100 on that game. You know, I hear that, now this is just rumor. I don't know if this is like an actual like truth or anything, but from what I understand, I think that The Sims 4 is like coming to a close as far as like more stuff that they're adding because the game simply cannot handle it. Like, they have so many DLCs and so much content now that like they literally, like, the game infrastructure cannot handle it. And people are complaining. I've seen, and not, when I say complain, I'm not saying that in a negative light. It's rightfully so. Yeah, it's EA. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, for me, I'm never buying a game from EA. I'm just never doing it. Like, I look at that and I'm like, so you're telling me you're going to charge me $1,000 for the entire thing if I buy all this stuff right now, but it doesn't run well on my PC. Okay, we're done. I bet it run worse than the earlier sim. It probably does. And, you know, it's so bad that the devs put out like some kind of letter or something, and they were like, why is your game running so poorly? And they tried to make it seem like, oh, well, it's because you have too many mods. Like, what? I'm sorry, but if adding a few mods to your game is enough to break it, something's wrong with the game fundamentally. Like, that's insane. Like, it's one thing if, like, you don't update your mods, then okay, yeah, that's on you, right? That's one thing. But that's not what that was about. Same reason I will never buy a Ubisoft game again. Yeah, I don't know. Ubisoft, I look at them and I'm like, I don't know. I cringe. I think about it and I cringe. Now, am I going to judge people for buying it? No, you know, do what you want with your money, you know? Not for me. The point of the game is mods, like, what the hell? Exactly. Exactly. And, you know, Inzoi has mods, too. They already have a whole infrastructure for modding. They also occasionally have modding contests and things like that. So, that's a thing, but you will judge them? Totally fine. But yeah, I don't know. I think this was a really good update overall. Very nice. All right, I'm going to keep going because I keep getting distracted and laughing and getting all tongue twisted. All right, so this next one, it's almost 6 minutes long. So I think I'm only going to watch like a part of it. But this is Zenless Spire Zero Exhibition Night official trailer. So let's figure this. Let's see what oh my God. Let's see what this is about. Wasn't Ubisoft hacked recently? Yes. Yes, they were. What is happening? That title very close to Zenless Zone Zero. You're not wrong. My sister loves cats. She would love Inzoi. Oh yeah. What is going on here? Oh my God. Oh. You know, this art style reminds me a lot of Pizza Tower. Something about it, just like the low, you know, the low pixel, just like very rough art style reminds me a lot of Pizza Tower. Wow. Powerpuff Girl, old cartoon? I'd have to look that up. I still have no idea what's going on, and we're like halfway through the video. was like, I guess they're just introducing the characters, but like, I don't know. I have no idea what this is. You know, I don't understand what it is. Like, I know this is like weird to say, right? But we're literally 3 minutes in and I have no idea what this is about. What's this game supposedly? Zenless Spire Zero Exhibition Night, and that's the official trailer. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess they're preparing for something, but it's so like, the art style is so rough, I can't tell what's happening half the time. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, I'm not saying that like it's particularly bad. I just think the translation of what's happening is not clear. Oh, I should have read the description. You're right. I've been forgetting to do that. Okay, let's see. From the creators of... Wait, creators? There's only one creator here of Genshin Tower. Zenless Spire Zero is a sugary Spire mod, but with the Zenless Zone Zero game theme. What? In this mod... Oh, it's a mod. Wait, it's a trailer for a mod? That's so weird. We play as Miyabi, a bored and frustrated foxwoman who was supposed to go with her friends and her boss, Yanagi, to the Lycaon? I can't read that. Museum. Since Section 7 formed a partnership with Victoria Housekeeping, but she ends up being late due to her training in a zero sphere when she doesn't realize that her coat is stained with ether. She ends up touching this fragment to the paintings, which makes the paint come to life and leaves all four main Lycaon. It's not lichen, it's like, I'm confused by that. Paintings in a pure white, like her skin. Everyone is furious with Miyabi. She doesn't care much about other people's opinions. Her boss, worried that this could tarnish the image of Section 7, angrily forces Miyabi to recover the ink, otherwise she will deduct it from her salary. The mod contains new textures for all characters and enemies that appear in the demo, as well as new textures and hub secrets and tutorial, new music and sound effects. All existing room has been extended to create a fan art gallery. Several corins have been added. Okay, so this is a mod trailer. That's interesting. Oh, okay. All right, this is starting to make a little bit more sense. Let's skip forward a little bit. Let's skip forward. Okay, let's see if there's anything cool that happens at the end here. Well, that was interesting. Oh my god, not the small violin. Uh-oh. You're like, what's wrong? What'd I do? Uh-oh.
Thank you for your help.
Alright, so that it's just, I don't know. So I guess, you know, overall, I have never heard of Zenless Spire Zero, I'm gonna be honest. Zenless, what was the other Z? I can't get my Z's correctly. Zenless Zone Zero, I've never heard of it. So that, I don't really have like too many main thoughts of this. I do think that, I don't really see myself playing this game, even with this mod. Cause like, It just, I don't know, like something about it just doesn't really resonate with me. I don't know if it's the art style. I don't know if it's the storytelling. I don't know if it's like the presentation. I'm not sure. It's another gacha game? What? Seems like an RPG with lots of sarcasm? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, so I guess this is a mod trailer, yeah. So that's interesting. Okay, well, that was a weird one. I'll move on. All right, next we have Eldguard. Official release date trailer. Version 1.0 of Eldguard, formerly known as Legacy Steel and Sorcery. They renamed it? That's weird. Oh no. Man, I got some shit to tell you about this. Let's see. Will be available on Steam on January 21st, 2026. Watch the Eldguard release date trailer for this extraction RPG, picking from iconic fantasy classes including Warrior, Rogue, or Wizard. Eldguard players can dive into a world of magic and steel, battling monsters and knights as well as other players through verdant fields, deep woods, and sinister crypts in order to find incredible loot and extract safely. Eldguard's 1.0 launch also introduces a PvE mode, allowing more casual players to jump into the classic pulp fantasy inspired world of Eldguard, learning its combat mechanics and map in intricacies without the threat of other players. Okay, well that's good. Okay, so Akron, it's funny you mentioned that. I was one of the unfortunate people to try Legacy Steel and Sorcery. I did give the game a try. I don't know if it was a play test or not. I don't remember, but I do remember trying it out and I did not like it. I'm not one who usually plays. Okay, so I'm not like huge on the genre of extraction, but I thought that it was interesting enough to at least give a try, right? So I was like, okay, well, let me see how this goes. Also, yeah, hello, Zuma Kazuma. Welcome to the chat. But yeah, I was like, you know what? I'll give it a try, whatever. I gave it a try. I didn't last 30 minutes, guys. 30 minutes, and I was like, I'm done. Like, literally, I went in there thinking, okay, well, I'm just gonna go through the steps, you know, learn the game. Tutorial, not good. Actual in a dungeon experience, not good. I got lost. People just expected me to know what to do, and I was like, I'm new, I don't know what to do. And maybe that's on me, right? Like, maybe I just need to get good, you know. I'm understanding of that, right? But I saw that, and, you know, it just wasn't good. It wasn't good. So I'm hoping that since then they've gotten better. So let's see what this trailer shows.
This world has been desecrated.
Hello, Dongzy Easy Dong. Welcome to the chat.
A new dawn beckons to heal this shattered realm.
Wow, last for 30 minutes against Sholo. What a guy. Akron, I'm gonna bonk you, bro. What the fuck? That's funny. Choose your adventure. Okay. I mean, it basically mechanically looks very similar to what I first experienced, but I'm sure that this is like people who know what they're doing, so I'll take this with a grain of salt.
Stand against the darkness or fall into its abyss.
I gotta say, they did a good job of making this game seem like a whole new game. I'm not gonna lie.
Elder Guard awaits.
Yeah, if you showed me this for the first time and I didn't know that this used to be Legacy Steel and Sorcery, I would think that you were being truthful if you told me it wasn't. But I do see some remnants of it. It's not, you know, I think it's just not my kind of game. I will say that my first experience was not great. Like, I felt like I'm trying to remember because it's been so long since I've played it and I try to repress those memories, but you know, it's kind of flooding back right now. Let's see. A trailer in a trailer in a trailer of a trailer, but the trailer isn't a trailer, but it's a trailer of a trailer. Dear Lord. May, you're killing me, bro. Welcome to the chat, though. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to make of this because on one hand, it's such a different, like, way of marketing this game. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. Like, maybe I'm gaslighting myself. Hold on. Because Legacy Steel and Sorcery. Am I thinking of a different game? So I know I downloaded it at some point. Like, if I type in Legacy Steel and Sorcery, I'm not seeing... I don't remember. It's been a while. Maybe I'm thinking about a different game. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I'm just gaslighting myself. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Because I could have sworn I did play the game and I was like, what the? But now I'm not so sure because I'm like... Because I did remove it from my Steam library. I remember thinking, oh, hell no, and I got rid of it. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the game I tried. I mean, the description matches up, you know, name rings a bell. I don't know. Weird. I didn't see anything particularly alarming in that trailer, but I will say that, you know, if you're gonna play it, proceed with caution, I guess, because like Akron said earlier, I do agree. If you have to change your name super late into development, and you've already marketed your game with a different name, that's not comforting. The only, like, okay, so the only thing I could think of that would be like a good example of when it is comforting would be like, for example, when Final Fantasy 14 Online kind of changed their name to like Final Fantasy 14 A Realm Reborn, because when you say A Realm Reborn, it kind of insinuates that you've kind of redone something or you've changed something or you're kind of like a phoenix from the ashes, you know, reborn, you know, or recreated in a way that should have, you know, hopefully a better quality. So something like that makes sense, but the fact that they went from, you know, Legacy Steel and Sorcery to Eldegard or whatever the heck, like, it's a lot less memorable of a name, so I wonder if they changed it because they got so much backlash from the initial, I believe it was a playtest. Just my opinion, I find that rather suspect. So proceed with caution. Steel and Sorcery might be too deep, yeah. Maybe. Alright, let's read this description. Check out the release date announcement trailer for Filna Fantasy, a retro ARPG game developed by Sailike. Yeah, oh god, these names are killing me. Players will find hours of adventure focused on exploration, puzzles, crafting, and fast-paced combat. In Filna Fantasy, combat isn't just about swinging swords, it's your personal playground of combat styles. Filna Fantasy is launching on January 15th for PC on Steam. Alright, let's check it out. Berserker, Ranger, Assassin, Chrono Mage, Okay. Unseal ancient vault doors. Okay, you got puzzles. Alright. Conquer dungeons, earn your rewards. Okay, let's pause right here. Upgrade gear, forge your legacy. So this upgrading screen... I like the interface. It looks really clean. I will say that. Oh, we get pets! Hold on, let's go back. I missed it. I was looking at the character. Hold on. Oh, let's go back a few frames. Here we go. Fortune Kitty, Stardust Dragon, Shield Beetle, Purple Kiss, Phantom Fox, Fire Puff, Soul Reaver Bat, and Rainbow Dream. Aww, they're so cute. Adorable. Oh, wow. Nice! I like this! I like this a lot. I feel like this is the kind of game that if I want to lose a good 80 hours of my life, this is what I pick up. You know, if I have nothing better to do, I want to lose 80 hours of my life, I pick up this game. See? Something for everyone. I don't got 80 hours, but it looks good. It looks promising. You know, the interface looks clean. There's pets that are all adorable. It wouldn't surprise me if the pets have like different values or something. Rated R game. Oh my god. I don't know. I like it. You got puzzles. You got upgrades. The art style looks good. The music is chill, you know, for the trailer. They explain what everything is. You have a magic belt, right? Which I guess is like maybe some kind of passive thing. I don't know. I mean, it's just super chill. You got side quests. I like the little map. This is so old school, but like new school. You know what I mean? Like, I think this is a good example of like a game that executes old concepts in a fresh, clean, modern way. And I like it. I like what I'm seeing. It's very nice. The environment looks believable. You know, you have... I mean, I've seen a lot of pixelated games recently, and, you know, some of them are better than others. This one's probably one of the better ones, for sure. Like, visually speaking. Like, the character looks cool. You know, it's just... I just like it. I like it. I don't really have any complaints. I'm the targeted audience for this kind of game. Just added a bunch of useless collectibles and I'm sold. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, but I like this. This is really good. Next. Morning Tide. Official release date trailer. Oh my god. Horror Game Awards 2025. Okay. What is this? A guilt-ridden fisherman sails into forbidden waters. With every catch, the echoes of his life rise to the surface. Unravel the past, seek redemption's light, or be consumed by the Morning Tide, a fishing horror game. Morning Tide is scheduled to release on April 30th, 2026. Visit Steam to add the game on your wishlist. Alright. Yeah, that one might be worth a try, I agree. It was called Fill-in Fantasy or something like that. Alright, Morning Tide sounds a lot like Dredge, so let's see the differences here. Check it out. Ooh, art style, okay. Creepy. Oh, okay, it's first person. Hunger. Remorse. Oh my god. Was there a face on that fish? Fear? Hold on, we're going back a few frames. There was a face on this fish, bro. Creepy. The baby has become a fish. Hello, oh my god, Kagi Tukan Gituk, welcome to the chat. And I think that's Karigane, isn't it? Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. Because I hate the way that YouTube like presents the names. It's so confusing. Also, thank you for the stretch smash pan. I missed that. I'm sorry. I'll stretch right now. I'm stretching! Also, welcome to the chat. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, aren't I? I'm so sorry. I think I am wrong. Let me check. Now I'm paranoid. Oh, you're Arch H. Okay, I got you. I'm sorry, Arch. I hate what YouTube does to me, man. The tags, man. I feel like writing a strongly worded letter to like YouTube and just being like, can you just not do that? Can you just commit to going back to like screen names? Like that would be useful. Thanks. Anyway, continuing. Fear. Ew. Is that a giant eel? That's creepy. Ooh. Wish list now. Cool. Yeah, so that's interesting. This is, I mean, it's just one of those things. You gotta commit a crime for YouTube to listen. At least that is not a giant spider, right? My god, that wouldn't make sense out at sea though, so, you know, I think we've been blessed. So, my impressions on this game, I like the art style. I like how dark and creepy it is. I like the, atmospheric feel. I feel like this is the kind of game that you just want to play in the dark by yourself at night to keep yourself up for hours several nights after. It kind of gives those vibes. Now, we saw very little in this 53-second trailer, but I like fishing. I think someone who would like this game, I think Gerton would like this game. He likes fishing. He's a penguin. He likes fishing. Yeah, creepy vibes check. I'll take it. And I think that the art style, atmosphere, visuals, and I noticed too that the interface interaction stuff is like really subtle. Like it's there to help you, but it's like super subtle, right? Like it's very cool. I like it. Next. Well, I mean, I'm not kidding. He is a penguin. You can ask him. All right, next we have Pow Pow. Official gameplay trailer. And oh my god, that name, as soon as I read this name as a suggestion, my first thought was like corporal punishment. Like I just imagine like my mom taking out like her chancla and just like, do you want Pow Pow? Are you misbehaving? You're talking back. And then I was like getting like flashbacks and sweating. But, I don't think the game's about that. So I will say that this is a very funny name that just like brings back really weird childhood memories of like not good stuff. So if Penguin is able to hear this, he will be very disappointed. Oh my god. All right, here we go. Take a look at the gameplay trailer for Pow Pow, an open world co-op adventure game developed by ArtDoc. Players will explore a vibrant town full of quests to embark on, items to find, and more as a bustling chef with a desire to cook. Pow Pow is coming soon to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, and PC on Steam. All right, let's check it out. It reminds me of the comedy skit. She has a nice booty and it goes pow pow. I've never seen that. Necron. What the hell? I gotta look that up. What the fuck? Alright, run the restaurant. Fishing and farming. Co-op? Okay. Or friends that can help with quests. That's cool. Oh my god. You beating people? Is that why hold on. Is that why the game is called Pow Pow? Is it this moment right here? Bonk. Oh man. Cute. Cute. I like the art style. I like you got the fishing, farming, restaurant vibes. There's quite a few games out there that kind of fit all of those things for like a simulation kind of game. Not all of them have co-op, so I think that is something that kind of like, adds a little extra to this game, which I like. Also, hello, McD Farmer, welcome to the chat, and thank you for the hydrate. I shall do that. I'll do that right now. Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve Eve. It's not New Year's Eve for me just yet. That's tomorrow. I know a few of you are out in the future, so, We got our future viewers. Let's see. Basically, an old dude making fun of the lack of Conceal Today love song. Oh, okay. That makes sense. But yeah, this is, I really like this, the art style is chill. The interface is chill, Looks like you have a day and night cycle. I love the way they made this, like, clock look, because they have, like, chopsticks here. That's so cute. It kind of gives a nice, like, Asia vibe. Something interesting. You got your little outfits. So you have something to work toward, right? Like, you got, like, different outfits to work toward, which is kind of cool. I guess these are, like, random games or something. I don't know if this is, like, mini games. Like, this is a claw machine back here, a punching thing. I don't know if they're things you could just add to your restaurant or what. Not really sure what that is. Fishing together looks fun. These kites are cool. I like this. Look at this. Hey! I like the kites. And, there's not a lot of space for farming here. I wonder if this is, like, the only place you can farm. Like, if it's just a small vegetable garden right outside the restaurant or something in the backyard. If that's the case, that makes sense. Just wondering, though. We have a lot of, like, really good elements here. I like the art style. I like the vibe, the feel, the look, It's just cool. It's just cool. It's such a nice stylistic way that's not too stylistic, and it still has these, like, comfy, cozy vibes because it's so soft looking. Like, this is a very aesthetically pleasing game that doesn't use colors that are too, like, bright. Like, you see how, like, washed out the colors are? It almost gives like a watercolor painting feel in some ways. I like it. So yeah, I definitely like this one. I might try this one, Pow Pow. Alright, next. Almost 4 hours left. Oh man, I have a whole day left. I have a whole day! Hello, Isekai Dude, welcome to the chat. You still sick? Yeah, I'm still sick. Thank you, Akron. I am still sick. I went back to the hospital yesterday. I mentioned this, like, earlier in the stream, like, way earlier in the stream. I don't think anyone was here, so I'll say it again. Yesterday, I went back to the hospital for a follow-up, because I thought I was regressing a little bit. They prescribed me some stuff to help out. The good news is that I no longer have pneumonia, so we're out of the worst. We're out of the worst of it. But, we still have a ways to go. I do feel a hell of a lot better. My voice is returning. But yeah, I'm still coughing. It's cool and adorable? Yeah. Yeah, how you got the infection? How did I get it? So, my guess is that whatever I initially caught was so bad that, I just got super, super sick. And for some reason, my body, like... Okay, so there's a few details I'm leaving out. First thing, I had a cold, right? But I also have asthma, so I'm kind of susceptible to, like, things that, like, if you breathe in or if you have, like, some kind of exposure to something that, will mess with your lungs. I'm kind of more susceptible to that, unfortunately. So I think for whatever reason, this was just a particularly bad cold that led to pneumonia. Now, the reason why I decided to go back to the hospital yesterday was because I felt like I was regressing a little bit, and I was like, man, I've had this cough for like a month and a half. Like, that's kind of insane, right? And, I talked to the doctor about it, and they decided to test me for valley fever. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically like a fungal infection in the lungs, essentially. Like it's like a fungus that like you get from inhaling the particles. Usually you can inhale it from something like construction sites or farmland or something like that. So if you live in like an agricultural zone or like a construction zone or something like that, and you happen to live in certain areas of the world, there is a possibility you can contract valley fever, and that can lead to pneumonia. So basically, I've been tested for it, but I'm not going to have those results back for another 10 days. I'm hoping that's not what that is, because that could be really bad. But if it is what it is, they're going to have to put me on other medication, and that's going to be a headache and a half as well. So I'm on several different medications right now to try and, soothe the coughing, because the coughing had gotten so bad that, like, it's disruptive. It's very disruptive, especially like when I'm trying to go to bed and I start coughing so like powerfully that like the whole bed is shaking, my body is shaking all over the place. I'm like, and then I end up having to get up and run to the bathroom because it's like, I'm just at that point I'm just gasping for air. So, luckily the medication seems to be helping with the control of the cough, but there's a good chance or a possibility that I could be dealing with a fungal infection as well. So good news, no more pneumonia. Bad news, we're not out of the woods yet. So as if your lung is jumping out of your chest. Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But yeah, I do feel a lot better. Like I said, I'm getting my voice back. I feel a lot more energy in general. I'm not like, getting too far out of breath when I'm walking around. I feel okay, right? Whereas before with the pneumonia, I couldn't even walk a few steps without like wheezing, essentially. So, yeah, we've resolved a lot of that, but until we get this under control, I don't know how I'm gonna get better, honestly, guys. Like this, I've never been sick for this long, this badly. And, I was just kind of wondering, like, man, I just turned 30. Like, is this gonna like did the 3,030 years old just put me over the edge and I just like suddenly can't handle like a cold? And now I'm finding out that it could just be an environmental thing that my body's not used to. So, because remember, I moved not too long ago. So when I moved, I might have exposed myself to a whole other set of problems. So we will see. Hopefully, this is the worst of it. But yeah, I feel a lot better now. All right, let's continue. We still have a lot of trailers to get through. I'm kind of taking my time, but let's see how many more of these we can get through, and then we'll switch over to Rift. So yeah, let's continue. Wow, 1.1 million views. This came out December 11th. Interesting. Okay, the Free Shepherd announcement trailer. Run fast and free as a sheepdog in a beautiful but troubled world. Herd masses of lost sheep to a secret refuge. Discover a mysterious calamity that only you can stop in The Free Shepherd. Coming to PS5 in 2027. Okay, let's check it out. Thank you for the headpat, PJ. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, that's definitely a sheepdog. Looks like an Aussie, maybe? Maybe not an Aussie. It might be, it looks kind of like a border collie to me. I don't know. I gotta get a better look. Ooh. Interesting. I like this. Recently there was another game that I showed, another trailer I showed on the channel, or that I think it was the previous Trailer Tuesday, and it was basically kind of like this, but it was co-op. It was called Hold on, I have it on my wish list. I'll tell you what it's called. Sheep herds, where like you had like a kind of like multiple dogs, and you can all kind of like work together to like, you know, round the sheep up and get them like into the barn or whatever area they need to go to. And that kind of reminds me of this a little bit. Like this reminds me of that. But almost with a it's almost like this similar game, but without the co-op, with more relaxing tones, but with mystery, which kind of reminds me a little bit of like Shadow of the Colossus for some reason. Like I'm getting those vibes from the art style. Maybe it's just me. It's been a while since I played that game, so I don't know. Oh, an apartment I lived at had mold because the owner's son left the tub on sometimes. It made me cough. I had to drink antibiotics. Wow. That's pretty serious. Yeah, you know, mold, I don't think it's a mold issue per se here because, you know, this apartment that I'm in, it's like, you know, when we moved in, it was pretty clean. You know, there wasn't really anything crazy here, you know. So I don't know. That's a really unfortunate situation, but it's also kind of interesting. You know, I lived in places like that before, and I've had cough for a long time over that, you know, and just being an asthmatic, it complicates the issue further, and you don't do as well against that kind of stuff. So I definitely sympathize with you there, Ramon. That's awful. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I think it's a border collie. I could be wrong. Someone tell me if I'm wrong. I think this is a border collie. I'm like fairly certain. I think the hair length is about the same. You know, I like that the environments are a little bit different. You're trying to, oh man, this is a pain in the ass. You're trying to get all these sheep to go through this tiny little area, and they're all like, you're over here. Oh my God. You know, it's interesting. I wonder if there's like different objectives. I wonder how much guidance the game actually gives you, or if you just kind of freely explore the area. Like, I kind of wonder how that works because, I mean, I guess you could just choose to abandon the flock, right? There's no consequences, right? Like, there's no predators, I hope. Something just, like, bite you and eat you in the middle of the night, you know? Jeez. Hello, Marvin Vargas, 762. Welcome to the chat. Good morning to you. It's actually nighttime for me. But, good morning. I'm trying to remember if there was a... Can't remember what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say. But let's continue. Man, but yeah, I like this game. I like this a lot. It gives me like Shadow of the Colossus vibes. Like something about, you know, being small in a large world, open, like with open lands and stuff like that, and like the art style's so washed out. Like it kind of gives me that vibe. Yep. So, all right, next we have Coven of the Chicken Foot. Official reveal trailer, Game Awards 2025. Say hello to Coven of the Chicken Foot from Wildflower Interactive. Wait, Wildflower Interactive? That's not the same group that made... Hold up. I think I'm thinking about someone else, because I know that... I want to say... Oh no, I'm thinking about Space Flower, I think. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the wrong developer. I'm thinking about the developers that made Let Them Trade. My brain's like not working. I'm sorry. A game all about the elderly witch who quietly goes back to work after all the dungeons have been plundered and the monsters have been killed. This emotionally rich, stylized single-player adventure will see Gert needing to form a bond with a peculiar creature to fulfill a covenant's oath. All right, let's check it out. I like this art style. Cool. Ooh, creepy. Okay, let's check this out.
Come on.
I just noticed she has chicken feet. She literally has chicken feet. Coven of the Chicken Foot. Interesting. Man, for an old lady, she sure gets around. It's a lot of walking. You know, this game is kind of giving me like Song of Nunu vibes almost. Like where you have yourself and then like a creature that you're working with, you know, for like puzzles and things like that. This reminds me a lot of Song of Nunu. Ew. The hell is that? Uh-oh. Lighting looks nice too. Yeah, it definitely gives like really interesting vibes because the game has like this like hand-drawn look to it, but the vibes feel very. I guess the best way I could describe it is I feel like the atmospheric levels of this game reminds me a lot of like Forgotten Anne. Like it has a very cinematic, almost, well, the atmosphere feels cinematic, if that makes sense. I don't know. Ooh. Ew. That's creepy. Yeah, I like this. This, you know, this definitely feels like a good one to pick up for like storytelling, fun. Yeah, like this might be a good one to pick for like a nice cozy sit-in kind of game. You know, like, oh, I want something, you know, creepy but not too creepy, kind of adventurous, you know, warm but still spooky. Interesting. I really like this a lot, and I kind of wonder like what the objectives actually end up becoming, because like it tells you here what, you know, you have something to do after all the monsters have been killed, but like, is your goal to bring them back to life? Like, are you going to raise up an army of like other creatures? Like, how does that work? Like, and what is this creature that's following you? You know, it's kind of interesting. So yeah, I'm definitely getting a Song of Nunu vibes from this one. I feel like this might be a good one for people who maybe like that game. Maybe, like, I'm trying to think if there's anything else about it, but the art style is really cool. Has a nice hand-drawn look. It almost kind of reminds me a little, like, not the art style in particular, but the technique here being used in the art style reminds me a lot of like Okami almost, how like that game just looks like it's been painted to life, you know, like this one seems like it's drawn to life almost, like it has a nice, yeah, it's like trill but intriguing. Yeah, I agree. It's a good way of putting it. Next. All right, next we have Go Ape Ship. Check out chaotic gameplay from Go Ape Ship and this latest trailer for the upcoming co-op multiplayer game for 1 to 8 players. Okay, work with your crew of daring astro chimps to master a expanding collection of tasks responding to emergencies, unlocking new rooms and upgrades for your spaceship, and safely reach the stars. Survive together or not at all. Go Ape Ship will be available on PC, on Steam, Epic Game Store, iOS, Android, and consoles in 2026. Okay, so it's interesting that it's going to be available for Android and iOS. That's interesting, because if it's 1 to 8 players, that'd be cool.
Oh, good morning, little astro chimp.
I'm burning to death.
Oh.
My press the luck button.
The good luck button? Which button is that?
One I'm about to press.
Oh. Whoa!
Oh no.
I'm so sick.
I am a sick monkey.
Welcome to the Center for Hyper-Intelligent Monkey Propulsion.
Somebody get the gun thing and stab me. Is anybody in
Should
there?
I do it now?
Yeah, this is definitely a streamer game. Just looking at it, it's a streamer game. It has those, like, you know, big party vibes. You know, you get everyone in there, and nothing good can come out of having 8 people working together. I will tell you, you are sure to see chaos in this situation. So, interesting.
Yeah, medical is so close.
Done. Oh, bro, did I just kill you? I don't know. That's a good question. Thank you, Marco. You're welcome.
Wow.
Where are you? I'm looking for you. I have a hammer with me.
You're the only one.
Drill a screwdriver?
Oh no. Get it.
If I don't put this tire on this car, the ship's gonna explode.
Oh, toilet. Does anyone else need to go to the toilet?
Oh, no.
Let's go.
Good idea.
No, come on.
What the fuck did you go back in?
I'm in there.
Where are the other fires?
Oh man, I can just imagine the whole ship going up in flames, and I'm just like, who did it? Who's at fault?
Monkey down.
Oh no.
It kind of does look like Among Us, but without the sus mechanics. You know, it's a good point.
Approaching destination. Monkeys, take your seats.
And also, I noticed that like all the excuse me, all the machines and stuff all have like climbable materials on the side, so that's interesting. That makes sense.
Monkey down.
It's fine, right? Am I the
Oh.
MVP?
Wow. Survive together or not at all? I feel like the not at all is always gonna happen. I don't know, not my kind of game, but I will say it does look very it looks chaotic. Sorry, it looks chaotic. I'm not sure if I don't think I would play this game, but I could see people like kind of playing together just because of the, you know, the novel idea of like, hey, we're all monkeys, like we're space chimps, like, you know, something about that just like kind of I get it. You know, I like the vibe. But I definitely think this is more of a streamer game. Not necessarily my thing, but I do like it. It's not bad. Next. Also, sorry for the coughing. Jesus. Happy Tuesday. Tomorrow is New Year's Day. Actually, for me, tomorrow is New Year's Eve. Many of you are in the future. All right, here we go. So this next one, reap what you sow, no law. Let's see, so this game's called No Law, and it's a reveal trailer. The world reacts to what you create. From Neon Giant and Crafton, No Law is a first-person open-world shooter, RPG set in the neon sleaze of Port Desire. Play as Gray Harker, an ex-op forced back into action. Fight or sneak, shape the city with your choices, and craft your revenge on PS5. Rated mature. Okay, let's check it out.
Port Desire. A city that don't belong to anyone, but everyone wants a piece. No laws, no oversight. Just the jungle creeping back in. Both the vines and the people.
Creepy.
The mayor stepped in where the government couldn't. Said the city needed order, and they'd be the ones to bring it. Keeping the peace on their terms. I walked away from it all. Kept my hands in dirt instead of blood. But desire is a fickle mistress.
Oh boy.
The city won't let me go. It won't forget my name. I asked for nothing, and they still came and took.
Man, how you gonna mess up his plants? You saw this guy, he has a nice little garden, and they went in there and trashed the place? That's messed up. I'd want revenge too if my plants were destroyed.
Everything. The mayors and anyone that stands in my way. Every last one of them. They're gonna learn something real simple.
All right. You know what this reminds me of a little bit? It kind of reminds me of that other game of like I want to say we looked at last year or like earlier this year where it was like a pizza parlor and the guy behind the counter and the guy behind the counter was like I think like an ex-op or something, or some kind of like ex-soldier of some kind, and they end up having to go back into like dealing with that kind of stuff of their past because it keeps following them. Like that's sort of what it reminds me of. That's exactly what that reminds me of, because like it's the same kind of trope. You have, you know, an older guy who, you know, maybe was like involved in some interesting things in this past, and now he's being forced back into it because of the nature of it or something like that. I feel like that's a decent trope that I'm starting to see more often now, and it's not bad. But yeah, they didn't have to ruin his plants, man. They were nice. Like, saw his plants. Look at this. Look how nice these plants look. Look at the shrubbery, man. This is the man of culture, okay? And they went and smashed the place. Oh, I'd be so mad. Imagine how long it took. Imagine how long it took them to get these plants looking so nice. And they come in there like a bunch of apes and they say, oh, we're just gonna trash the place. Ah! Like, that's fucked up. Only way to break away from the group is to completely get rid of it. Yeah, that's definitely like a thematic, you know, concept that keeps coming back now. And I kind of like that stuff, honestly. It's really nice. So, cool. I like it. All right, next we have Fall of Wings. Sorry, I misread that. Ace Combat 8, Wings of Thev? Announcement trailer. Wings of Thev has fallen in... I can't read, holy shit. Fall of Wings... I keep thinking this is like chicken wings for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I'm hungry. I doubt it, but... Because I ate before I started, but whatever. Wings of Thief has fallen, but the legend lives through you. From now on, you'll carry the title of the greatest ace pilot this world will ever know. Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thev is coming to PS5, Xbox, Series X and S, and PC via Steam in 2026. Alright, Chickenfoot games still in your system? Yeah, right? Maybe. Here we go.
Take a look. What a sight to behold. Whew, it's all over. The last lands
Damn, that's one hell of a mustache, I'll tell you. That's a nice looking mustache, sir.
of the FCU.
I wish I could have a mustache like that. Goddamn, I'm jealous.
Federation of Central Asia.
First of all, thank you for joining us on this ship.
Hello there, my dear newcomer. You are very lucky, you know.
Yes, we are critically undermanned on this ship.
Don't worry at all. The man in front is Jan Rexco, the Wings of Thief. You're riding shotgun with a...
Oh, it's Wings of Thief. Okay, so it is Thief.
legendary ace of aces.
He's a mass delusion fabricated by the rumor mill of social media.
Radar contact. We think it's the shadows.
Our lone target is Wings.
All dogs fire. Time to pull out. 22.
Roger that. God damn it. Start swimming, soldier. Make it home alive.
Let's keep at it, Rex.
Yeah, so this is definitely a war game. It gives me war game vibes. I don't know what the objective is. Don't really care. All I see is explosions, aircraft, you know, cool maneuvers, cool screenshots and things. So yeah, this definitely gives like war game vibes for sure.
On your orders, Rex.
Maybe story focused though.
Alive, Wings of Thief must stay on the mission. Must fly on.
I can make up your kill count to be whatever. Right. From now on, you'll be the greatest ace pilot this war will ever know.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, it looks cool. I mean, I don't really have any complaints. The graphics look nice. The guy in the beginning had an excellent mustache. I still can't get over the mustache. So cool. And then we got, you know, hold on, let's skip forward. We have the interface kind of stuff going on here. We have a nice little, I mean, I guess this, I don't know my terms for like flying and stuff. Okay, like I don't know much about that, so I can't really comment on the technicals of this. I can't tell you if these moves in the sky are realistic or not. I can't break this down, you know, but I did see that there were other people who reacted to this trailer who, I guess they're actual pilots and they were kind of reacting to it and stuff. So, I don't know, maybe go watch that if you're interested. You know, quick search. But, yeah, interesting. Interesting. The lighting is nice. There's a lot of, like, you know, the reflection is good here. You can see that the reflection of the front of the plane, so that's cool. A lot of nice little details. Just a nice looking game. You know, the characters look kind of, not too realistic, but, like, realistic enough. You know? Very nice. Very nice. That's a really good presentation for a game, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I actually really like this. Would I play it? Probably not, but it looks cool. Alright, next we have Mega Man Dual Override Reveal Trailer. Mega Man returns in 2027 with a brand new entry in the classic action platforming series. Override challenges the blast down legions of robots while springboarding across the new array of futuristic frontiers. Alright, I have just a quick disclaimer. I have never played a Mega Man game. The closest I've ever gotten to playing a Mega Man game was playing Mega Man characters in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and that's about it. So that's all I got, man. That's my frame of reference. I'm guessing this is some kind of reference. I wouldn't know. Oh? Okay, so it looks like they're kind of going back to that, like, kind of like side to side platformer kind of thing, which I think this series is known for. So that's cool. I will say, I feel like the gameplay was very underwhelming though, like we barely saw anything. So how are you gonna show like a power-up on the suit at the very end, but you're not gonna show us what that actually does? Like that's kinda... I don't know. Like I feel like we barely saw anything. Like just look look at this section. It just feels very empty. Like there's nothing like... I don't know, maybe I'm nitpicking, but I feel like the, like, area is very empty and there's, like, hardly anything to interact with here. Okay, one enemy. You know, and I'm not saying, like, I'm not saying this to be, like, hyper picky. Like, I have no reference. Remember, guys, I don't know much about, you know, Mega Man. It just looks empty. The game is more for nostalgia, maybe? I don't know. I don't know, maybe it just seems underwhelming because I'm used to seeing other kind of platformer, you know, games that are a lot more, like, I don't know, how do I say this? Most of the platformers that I see nowadays are for the tryhards. And maybe, you know, Mega Man is where a lot of those people started out and they really liked that. I don't know if, you know, Mega Man has a history of being difficult at all. I don't get that vibe off of this trailer. It just, I don't know, it looks empty. It's almost like they forgot to add enemies or something. Like, I'm expecting, like, I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. Like, I wasn't expecting such an empty, like, literally only see, like, a couple of enemies. Like, what was all that, like, in the beginning? Like, what, you're gonna show the animation of him teleporting? Okay, cool. Empty, no enemies, right? And they did that just to kind of get the music in there. I feel like the music might be like nostalgic or something. It's the first trailer still. Like, it just doesn't really have, like, I don't know if it's like the art style. I don't know if it, like, what it is, but like for me, compared to so many other platforming games that I've seen, this looks so underwhelming in comparison. Like, if you look at, like, Super Meat Boy, for example, that game is, like, insane. All right? That's, like, for, like, super tryhards. You also have, I'm trying to remember what other games are kind of like this, too, but it escapes me in the moment. But, like, you know, looking at that and comparing it to something like this, it just doesn't really feel like it's the same genre, almost. It just seems kind of, like, empty. Like, there are only 2 enemies per screen. Like, what is going on there? Like, I don't know. It just seems empty. Something about it just seems too, like, oversimplified. And then at the end, just showing, like, a, you know, kind of like a boost to the suit. Like, you know, it kind of gives you that, like, cliffhanger, I guess. I don't really know. I have mixed feelings on this trailer. Like, I'm not, you know, particularly sold, if that makes sense, but I'm also not, like, turned off by it. It's kind of like, all right, cool. So I wonder what the comments say. Proto Man whistle at the end, so good. Me watching the trailer, me seeing the release year, oh god. Me hearing the whistle, oh god. See, full, fun little detail, all the screens in the hallway display the year a Mega Man game was released, with the last being Mega Man 11 in 2018. Damn, these guys are starving then. 2018? This trailer had me crying like Mighty Number 9 Kickstart backer on launch day. Let's see, we've all waited for so long. Thank you, Capcom. Well, yeah, I mean, it probably is more nostalgia. I'll take that. Not terrible. It looks, I mean, the game looks nice. I was just wondering, like, you know, it does seem kind of empty. But, hey, this is just our first look, I guess. Alright, next we have... Actually, how many more trailers we got? Let's see. 25, minute 9, 50. Let's do 2 more. We'll do 2 more, and then we'll switch to Rift. Alright, here we go. Warlock, Dungeons & Dragons official announcement trailer. Take on the role of veteran warrior Katri, make a pact, and wield forbidden magic in Warlock, Dungeons & Dragons. This third-person action-adventure comes to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC in 2027. Alright, check it out.
All of this magic, this pact we have forged.
I'm liking the music, not gonna lie.
What is the cost?
What the hell is that? Ew. Actually, those little grubbies are kind of cute, not gonna lie. Anyone else getting Corn vibes from, like, the music? Like, it's just giving me Corn vibes. What the hell? Oh, got a whole party now. Alright. I don't know. This is interesting. This is interesting. Oh, what vibe? I said that it kind of reminds me of like Korn for some reason, the band. Edgy Warlock, yeah. It gives me Edgy Warlock vibes. I think I like the music more than the trailer. I'm gonna be honest. Like, this is, like, it's interesting. I understand this is like more like cinematic looking, right? You know, you got official announcement trailer. So this is just a, like, we don't know what the gameplay is really realistically going to look like. Looks like you'll be fighting vampires and skelly boys and pretty much all the things you probably expect from a creepy game like this, right? Maybe even Vel'Koz, I guess. I'm kidding, it's not Vel'Koz. I think, but you know, interesting for sure. I'll give this one a thumbs up. I like it. Next, Malpraxis. Malpraxis is something you've probably never seen before. The first-person surgical horror game set aboard a deep space vessel. You'll operate, triage, and autopsy your crew as they encounter various extraterrestrial horrors. It's due out in PC in 2026 and wishlist on Steam if you're interested. Okay. Also, thank you for the Hydrate Spidey. I'll do that now. I kind of need it. Thank you for the headpat as well. A play on Malpractice? I think so. That was my first thought. Thank you for the stretch. Oh, very nice of you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, yeah. This will be the last trailer, and then I'm gonna switch because I feel like I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit, actually. Oh, what the? That's creepy.
Dr. Edwards, a new doctor.
From the studio from the studio that brought you Rat Shaker. I don't know what Rat Shaker is.
Diagnostic operation has been requested.
How long has he been like this?
I'm rather concerned with these developments.
Things change, they get better. We got this.
They come in many forms. They breed.
Oh my god. It's going rogue!
Oh my god.
But you can be improved.
Oh my god. What? I went like, bro, that escalated so fast. It's like we went from, yeah, I'll help save you or I'll help your problem to you will be perfect. Like, this is crazy. Like, what? Oh my god, this trailer's pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie, this got me cracking up. Like, everything seems so normal. Like, okay, yep, okay, something's wrong with him. Okay, let's look at the organs. All right, maybe fix a couple things. And then eventually it's like, okay, you're done. We'll permanently fix you. Laser. Holy shit. That's crazy. It would really be horrific if you're gonna be on the perspective of the patient. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. Terrifying. Oh my god. Yeah, I think it is a play on Malpractice for sure. That is crazy. I don't know. This could be a fun one. There's a lot of like surgical kind of games and stuff. Not a lot on a spaceship though. Usually they're like in some creepy office someplace and like the place is haunted or something. You know, so this is a very different horror angle, I feel like, where it's like the machine's gone rogue. Like, you know, but it kind of has, you know, you controlling that. So it's interesting. They've got my attention. They've got my attention with this one. This one definitely looks kind of fun. But yeah, I think that's it for now. I'm gonna take like a 10-minute break, go use the bathroom or something. You guys go get a snack, you know, do what you need to do. AI Gone Wild took over kind of vibe. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I will be right back. Remember, about 10 minutes or so, and we'll be back for Rift. Alright guys, see you in a bit. Alright, I am back. After I accidentally muted myself for a moment. But that's okay. We are good, ready to go. I refreshed myself. I got a little puff of the inhaler. And I am ready to jam. So, yeah, let's get right into it. As always, I'm gonna have my controller showing you guys what I am doing, as I usually am. Also, I read your message there, Hospitaler Sylvan Tobias. Thank you for stopping by. And thanks for, well, actually, I said that in reverse. Hope you're having fun, and thanks for stopping by. Happy New Year's to you as well. Let's see. Thank you for the lurk, Mr. Fredo Baggins and Lasir Ezoj. And I'm sure there's more, but I missed it. So, thank you everyone for the lurk, whoever lurked. And, yeah, we're just gonna jam out for the rest of the session. I know that there might be a few of you who might be kind of new to the stream that are just hanging out. Totally fine, totally okay, alright? But yeah, I have some personal goals. Wanting to basically, I want to get this track and this track completed on hard, but it's very difficult for me. I've been practicing on this one. I also want to get this one out on hard as well. I was able to get a full combo S+ on this track, but I'm only ranked 173, so I'm a little disappointed. But I don't know. I think maybe this might be a good one to warm up on. I'm kind of on the fence as to what to warm up with. I'm also considering maybe practicing on some custom tracks just to like warm up. So you know what? Let's do that. Let's do some custom tracks first. Okay, so my hard on this is not very good. Let's warm up with Death by Glamour, but like a BGR remix, okay? And yes, this song's from Undertale, so totally different game. But someone uploaded this chart, and it's such a good chart. Nice merch, by the way, loving it. Thank you. Yeah, I designed it. So like the actual graphics on the shirt, I got commissioned. I asked, you know, people to make it for me, but the graphical stuff around the image I did. So yeah, whether it be like a t-shirt or a mug or whatever, feel free to purchase if you so wish. All right, here we go. So Death by Glamour, this is probably my favorite track from Undertale, hands down. I really liked fighting Megaton. It was great. So here we go. This is a nice remix I liked. Damn, there goes my full combo. That was just a silly mistake. Oh my god. Getting sloppy.
In the zone.
Alright. My nephew designs and just set up a printing press in our garage, so you need assistance, let me know. Love you, peace out. Alright, I'll keep that in mind, thank you. Hey, number 25, not bad, I'll take it. Number 25 without being like full combo, I think is alright. Not bad. That was a nice warm-up. I like that track. It's good because it has a little bit of everything. It has some sustain notes, has a little bit of bouncing around. The only thing it doesn't have is armadillos and samurai, but that's okay. That's okay. Not all the warm-up stuff, but it's just enough to make sure my calibration's good. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's try and beat this one on hard for once. I've been really practicing this one, and I want to get this one out of the way early because I feel like I'm just going to be too tired to do it later. Because this one takes a lot of technical nonsense. So let me sit up straight in my chair for this one. Ugh. Alright, here we go. Wish me luck. Friday Night Funkin', here we go.
3, 2, 1, fight! I'm on fire! Right on!
Oh my god. Once I made that mistake, I just completely lost it. I gotta get back into it. Let's try again. That was a terrible opener.
Now we're talking.
Ooh.
Come on, Cadence.
Yeah, I think I don't remember if I was able to, I'm gonna have to go to practice mode for this. This is kicking my ass, so I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I'm going to practice mode and we're gonna do like 80 speed. I don't think I can do this normal. I'm still trying to get it up to speed and it's like rough. And even at this slower speed, it's still rough.
Right on.
Now that's 110%!
I'm not good with left-handed stuff.
In the zone.
Impressive!
Do it! Back home!
All right.
They might be monsters, but you're a beast!
I'm on fire.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, it's a tough one. I've been really trying to get this track, but even on 80% speed, I'm like sweating, you know? So this one's gonna take some more practice, I think. Let's try and get this one on hard. I haven't really practiced this one as much, but we'll see.
3, 2, 1, go. Awesome.
Ooh.
Keep it together.
Holy
Just one
crap.
more shot.
Woo! Okay, no. That's not happening either. Let's try this one.
3, 2, 1, go. In the zone. Now we're talking.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh no. Okay, yeah, no. That end part was a big fuck you. Like I could not I was not ready. Okay. Let's try this one. I'm struggling, man. This is bad.
3, 2, 1, come on. I'm on fire.
Oh, that's gonna come back to bite me in the ass. Ooh. Holy shit. The speed on this one is gonna kill me. Alright, I think this one's just too fast for me to get. Alright, let's try this one. Holy crap.
3, 2,
God damn.
right on. On a roll.
Okay. Well, I guess I could have used the power up a little sooner. But holy crap, we cleared that one. We cleared that one first try. Alright. I gotta admit, that was probably the easiest one to sight read. The easiest to sight read, straight up. Like, these other ones are insane. Like, look, it says intensity is lower. I disagree. Oh my god, I sneezed. I disagree. I think the intensity was a lot higher on these. Like, especially on this one. This one's insane. For, like, hard? Wait, hold on. Oh no, that was a medium clear. I was like, oh, that was easy. I'm being dumb. I'm sorry. I trolled myself. I was like, there's no way. God damn. Yeah, this feels more like a hard track.
I'm on fire.
I knew it was too easy. I was like, there's no way. Oh my god. Yeah, no, this is more like a hard. Honestly, between this game and Thumper, I don't know which deserves meme. This is Dark Souls, a rhythm game. You know what I think is the hardest rhythm game, in my opinion? The hardest rhythm game? I think Rhythm Stones is pretty bad. For difficulty, I think Rhythm Stones takes the cake for me personally. I haven't played that game on the channel in a hot minute, but I've had a few like live streams where I played it and it was not easy. Rhythm Stones is hard. This game I think really can reach a very high like punishing difficulty for sure. But if I had to say like which game is like default hard, I would say it's a tie between Rhythm Stones and maybe Thumper in like later levels. But like this game is like you choose to have to experience hell. You know what I mean? You chose this life. Let's try this one. I was like, how did I clear that first try sight read? And then I realized, no, I just cleared the medium. I guess I changed the difficulty without realizing it. I feel so dumb. I'm like, oh, I trolled myself. That's okay. Let's see if we can get at least one.
Now we're talking. In the zone.
That was a good attempt. Oh, this is evil. Holy crap, we cleared it? Oh my god! Oh my god, I cleared it! Let's go! Let's fucking go! I'll clear with a C. C for congratulations. You finally cleared it. I'll take it. I'll take it. You know what? I'm happy about this one. I'll take it. 10 out of 10. Must win again, you know? Wow. I can't believe I cleared that. See, I told you I'd get at least one. There we go. I was hoping it'd be Darnell, because that's the one I practiced a lot. And I just can't seem to get this one. It's too hard, man. I'm struggling. Some of these are also crazy difficult, like these. And then... Crab rape is actually kind of difficult and hard, I'm not gonna lie. There's quite a few on here that are just like cancerous. I'm upset that I haven't got a higher score than a B on this one. I want to get a higher score. We're gonna go for it.
3, 2, 1, bring it on! Now we're talking. I'm on fire!
No! There goes my full clear. Or full combo. Damn. No, I'm not beating a B now.
I'm on fire! On a roll!
Yeah, unfortunate. Gonna leave now. Have fun, Shalom. Okay, Kron, thank you for stopping by. We have a good night. Or sorry, maybe morning for you. I'm not sure. Have a great day. Yep, we got a B again.
Getting there.
Lower than my best score. So my best score is 804,961, and that was a 686,542. That was sorely lacking in skill. Terrible, very bad. Meanwhile, I have an S on Miku Fiesta. Another hard track I struggle with is the Celeste tracks. They're all like cancer, like straight up cancer. Like I want to say it's this one. This one's like a special brand of cancer. It's like super aggressive. All right, we'll try it. We'll try it.
3, 2, 1,
See if I can survive.
In the zone. Now we're talking.
Ooh. I probably should have held it. I'm gonna regret this later. That's okay. For this part. That's okay.
Awesome.
Oh. That threw me off. This might not be the track I'm thinking of. Still, this is pretty good. God damn it.
I'm on fire. All right. On a roll.
Damn, I did it in reverse. Ooh.
I won't give up.
No!
Give up.
Oh, I got so far. No! Alright, that was really bad. That wasn't the track I was thinking of. It might be this one? I can't remember which track it was. Maybe it was this one that was like really bad. I'm gonna go on practice mode for this one because I don't think I can clear it. But
3, 2, 1, come on.
I think this is the one that was like super bad.
In the zone.
This is the easy part, guys.
That's how it's done! Just like how we do it back home!
Now we're talking.
Now that's 110%!
All right.
Maybe I'm wrong and this isn't the track either that I'm thinking about.
Impressive!
On a roll.
Oh yeah, this is the track, for sure. Here we go. Welcome to hell.
Awesome.
I'm trying, guys. Damn. I'm already at -1.
In the zone.
Oh my god. Would you believe me if I said the skulls were the easiest part? Oh my god. Oh, that caught me off guard. Holy shit. -13! And I almost missed the apple at the end. That's insane. That one, I think, is just one of those tracks that, like, should never have seen the light of day. Look at this. And people cleared this on impossible. I can't imagine even clearing this on hard. People are insane. How do you do this? God, killing me. I guess I could do some Pizza Tower or something, right? Maybe some... we'll start with this one. I'll do it on medium. I want to chill. I want to get a better score than my S. I need like a perfect full clear or something.
I'm on fire.
Oh my god, that was awful. I was indecisive at the last minute there. Couldn't decide how I wanted to tackle that. So I poorly executed it.
Now we're talking. On a roll.
This is a good exercise, this one. Oh my god. I shouldn't have said anything. I threw myself off there. Yeah, but that's a good exercise on controller. Rocking back and forth there.
I'm on fire.
Like, good practice.
In the zone. All right.
Yeah, I did jinx myself real bad there. I thought you were leaving, Akron. You're just here to troll me. I see how it is. That's okay. But yeah, I did jinx myself for real. For real.
Crushed it.
Ah, that's still not better than my best score. I'm barely off. Like, as soon as I messed up there, I was like, oh no. But to be fair, I messed up earlier too, so it'd be like that sometimes. It makes sense. I like this one a lot too. Yeah, someone asked me for something, so I leave. Oh, I thought you were gonna leave. So I was like, oh, okay. Bye, Akron.
2, 1, go.
Well, I mean, I'm glad you're here. Don't get me wrong. Just kind of surprised.
On a roll.
This track on hard is insane. I won't even try it right now.
Now we're talking. In the zone. I'm on fire.
Oh, I reversed it. Damn. I brain farted there for a moment.
Awesome. Right on.
What? I didn't mean to do that.
Awesome.
Finally. Chance to rest. perfect hit on all three. That's really hard to do. Yes! That was pretty good at the end. That might be my best score. I'll take it. Not bad. The cough got you fumbled? Yeah. Let's see. To be fair, I thought it'd help with something that would take hours. Oh, let's go! I beat my score! Woo! Hell yeah. Love it. Even if you do have an S, getting that S plus just, brings a tear to my eye. Yeah, I feel like that sometimes, Akron. Someone pulls you away and you're like, oh, there goes my night. And then you realize it's just something small. What's another good track to try out here? What's another good track that I haven't played in a hot minute? I like this one a lot. I'm surprised I only have an S on medium. Why do I only have an S? What's going on here? I need an S plus.
3, 2, 1, let's go!
Very nice PNG. Thank you.
I'm on fire!
Damn it! Oh, I was a beat ahead. That sucks. There goes my full combo. I sped up a little too much there. This is a really good track to like practice your timing. I feel like, because it's laid back and chill.
Now we're talking.
But like, the pacing is really consistent and well spaced out. But it forces you to like chill, you know? So if you rush a lot, this is like a good track to practice not doing that. For sure. That's why I play it every once in a while. It's just really, really grounding.
In the zone.
Nice. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch, Akron. Appreciate it.
In the bag.
I beat my score here too. Nice. I haven't reached that coveted A plus. Oh, sorry, S plus, which is unfortunate considering I didn't get any good or okays or misses. But Could have been a little better, a little cleaner. I think I had too many greats in that score, to be honest. And I kind of went through, I was running cold, so you can tell I was on the late side most of the time on accuracy, so I gotta work on that. Let me stretch real quick. Yeah, it wasn't a terrible score, but it wasn't what I wanted. I'll take it for now though. It's a nice track to practice. Oh, actually, I mentioned Miku Fiesta and I never played it. Let's get that S+ on Miku Fiesta. Ooh, let me answer this question. Let's see, what are your thoughts on Valve making a VR headset and Steam engine? You mean the Steam machine? Or do you mean like the Steam OS? Or both? Hold on, I'm dying. Oh god. I'm dying. Holy shit. Hold on, let me turn on the fan. I'm like sweating. That track put my ass on fire. Hold on. Alright, I should be good now with some more air circulation. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'm sorry. What are my thoughts on Valve making the VR headset? I think this isn't... I would like to say this isn't the first time they've done that, but I could be wrong. I think the VR headset entering that space makes sense, especially because there's a lot of games now that are VR compatible. So even like rhythm games, a lot of them have VR compatibility now. Good examples of this would be something like Beat Saber, Spin Rhythm XD, Thumper. I can't think of any others right now in this moment, but get yourself some cough syrup. Oh no, I can't take cough syrup right now. I've taken a lot of different things. I'm still waiting for the medication to kind of kick in. I took some during break, so I should be okay. But I know I'm coughing, but that I mean, it's just bad. It's really bad. Trust me when I say there's been an improvement, Akron. There's been an improvement in my cough. See, I don't know if I give you a follow yet. The GameCube-like control. Yeah, so the controller. I don't really have an opinion on the controller. I don't have the current Steam controller, because there is one out right now, I think. I don't have it, so I don't really have like a frame of reference. I personally prefer PlayStation controllers because that's what I grew up with. That's kind of like, you know, what I'm comfortable with. But I wouldn't mind giving it a try. I feel like if Valve put their controllers out on display in like retail stores, people would try them more and possibly consider purchasing them. Like, I understand Steam does, like, you know, their own storefront and all of that, which is great. But the problem with selling a physical product like that without being able to try it, like a controller, without being able to, like, feel it in your hand. Like, I understand I'm saying this during an era where, like, after COVID, like, they kind of got rid of a lot of these displays and stuff, and the only ones still doing those displays is, like, Nintendo, essentially. But it would be really nice if I could like try it before purchase, you know, because if I like it, then, you know, hell, why not? Maybe I would switch. Let's see. Hold on. They don't sell one that can be drunk every time you cough. No, they don't. Good question. The box thing is cute. Yeah, so the Steam machine, also known as the Gabe Cube, it's adorable, and I really, really, really want one. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm dying to see the price on that thing, because the problem is that the RAM has become so crazily expensive. I don't know how Steam's gonna sell this thing, honestly, but what I like about it is that it runs on Linux. So it kind of gives people like an alternative option to like use it as a computer as well. So this Steam machine is not just going to be a console, but a computer. So it kind of adds like a little extra reason to purchase it. So like if someone really wants a gaming console, but they're like, you know, really need a PC, but they don't want to go for both, you know, or they don't have enough for both. But like, let's say this thing is like somewhat reasonably priced. I can definitely see this, you know, working out for a lot of people. And honestly, like, I really want one. I'd be lying if I said I didn't want a Gabe Cube, even though I think Steam Machine sounds cooler. But, you know, it'd be like that sometimes, you know. People like what they want to like. But yeah, I do think that that's interesting. As far as the VR stuff, it makes sense. It seems kind of, you know, it seems like, to me, it makes sense because, you know, the Steam storefront has a lot of VR games that people really enjoy. So I feel like that space is like matured enough to warrant that piece of technology being marketed by Steam, in my opinion, especially since they sell it on their storefront and there's going to be developers who want to create games that are part of that. So should have called it, they did call it the Steam Machine. You freaking, I know you're trolling, Akron. I know you're trolling. There's no way you're not trolling. People were saying, oh, they should have called it the Gabe Cube. I'm like, stop it. Stop it. Let's hope they stay independent and don't go corporate. Honestly, I think the thing that scares me the most about Steam is Gabe's age. I'm not here to be, you know, shaming people of older age. I am 3,030 years old myself, okay? I understand. But if the whole gaming industry is laying on the shoulders, and when I say the whole, I mean like really like the future of gaming is laying on the shoulders of some guy who's like, what, 60-something years old now at this point? How old is Gabe Newell? Let me look it up. Hold on. How old? He's 63, okay? According to Le Googlies, okay? 63. If we're all holding our breath on a guy who's 63 years old, who could possibly spontaneously combust at any moment, right? We're fucked. I really hope that he's like mentoring someone or has someone under him that he's mentoring to, like, you know, kind of encapsulate the vision of the company, because I feel like Steam has like a very, very nice niche market that it's like really, I mean, not market, but like it's competing in a market where they're just choosing to not be evil, like completely evil, compared to like a lot of these other corporations who have just completely gobbled up gaming. And, you know, some things are hits, some things are miss, sure. But after seeing the complete and total disaster of Microsoft and the complete and total disaster that is, you know, the RAM apocalypse, the Ramflation apocalypse that is upon us currently, things don't look so good in the gaming space. And I really, really hope that, you know, the Steam Machine is going to be able to crack through the nonsense and actually kind of meet people in the middle, you know? Oh god, that was an actual sneeze. Must be a lot of dust in my room. I turn on the fan and now it's like I'm sneezing. Jesus. But yeah, no, that's my thoughts on it. It's a good question. I'm really excited for the Steam Machine. I think the thing that excites me the most about it is the fact that it's running on Linux. It has like its own like Steam OS. That is very exciting. And I really think that machines like that could potentially just be the future of gaming, you know? So, and also it's cool. It's a nice, you know, it's a small size. It looks cool. You can change out the front plate. I mean, I can only imagine the kinds of stuff people are going to do with the front plates and all the customizable stuff that they can make. So I look forward to that. I don't really have too many thoughts on the VR stuff because I don't really play VR. I've never had a VR headset. It's always been out of my price range. So I just never committed to it. I can't really justify the purchase right now, so there I am. But yeah, it's promising. Promising for sure. All right, let's do some Miku Fiesta stuff. Here we go. And thank you for the bless you, Akron. I don't know if I said that already.
Now we're talking. On a roll. Right on.
Nice. Not bad. Let's me show low. Oh, my dragon OC form 1 is 3. Hold on. 303. Wait, 3,300.
And that's how it's done.
Really? Oh, my dragon original character form is. My brain is not functioning. I can't read for some reason. Thank you for the bless you, though. Jeez, now I'm sneezing. That's crazy. First I'm coughing, then I'm sneezing. This doesn't stop. Let's do some custom tracks. I'll do one custom track. I already did Death by Glamour. I'm trying to beat some of these has-been tracks that people have uploaded. Been pretty good. Someone uploaded Brighter and I was struggling, man. Struggling through it. It was good, but I was struggling. Let's do... I think Bad Apple is only on that difficulty, huh? Alright, let's do Bad Apple. Classic.
In the zone. Now we're talking.
Damn. No. It's a shame I dropped it a few times at the end, but that's okay. Not bad. Not my best, I don't think, but that's not bad. How we do? Oh, it is my best. I'll take it. Not bad, an S. That's definitely an improvement. Man. Alright, I think that's it for now. We have reached the end of stream. It is now almost 9 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And with that, I am headed off soon. Tomorrow, I'm going to oh my god, not complete. Actually, maybe complete. Tomorrow, my goal is to complete Unbeatable. We still have, I think, 2 more episodes to get through. Yeah, no problem, Macron. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Appreciate you. But yeah, my goal is to get through the rest of Unbeatable tomorrow. I know this has kind of been like a Let's Play series a little bit, so if you missed the previous 2 sessions, I think, of playing Unbeatable, make sure to go check that out beforehand, before tomorrow's stream, if you have if you have time, right? So yeah, my goal is to finish that this year, so tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, we're gonna be playing some Power World, where I'll be farming Hartalis. I have a few of the slabs already. I just need to get, I think, like a few more, and then I should be able to farm it 3 times, hopefully. I did attempt Ultra over the weekend, and I got absolutely destroyed. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to defeat them on Ultra, because I don't think I have enough strong, like, I don't think I have strong enough pals to, like, handle it. I'm gonna be completely honest. Or at least not enough. It's like Friday Night Funkin'. Not really. I think Unbeatable is probably a little bit more, if I had to say it's similar to something, I'd say it's probably more similar to something like, maybe Muse Dash, I would say. A little more similar to Muse Dash. But only in some ways. Like, I think just in layout, gameplay layout. But yeah, I'm gonna try and beat that tomorrow. If I remember correctly, I think I've been playing it on hard. So I'm trying to get like a full clear on hard if I can, but last week I struggled on one of the tracks at the end, so that slowed me down, but hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. It should stay on track and be able to clear that tomorrow. But yeah, that's kind of the goal. That's the plan. Also, there's still more Rift shorts coming out this week, so keep an eye out for that. There's also on Friday, I'm hoping to have a new video out, so keep your eyes peeled for that. It'll be a V-Rising video. So on that video, I'm going to be it's either going to be a castle tour video or a kind of like a decoration video. I'm not sure which video I'm going to finish first. It depends on how I feel, but I'm working on it, alright? I've been very busy with the holidays and all that. Anyway, for those of you who have Happy New Year's today or all that, Happy New Year to all of you. It's not New Year for me yet. It's Happy New Year's Eve for me, okay? But Happy New Year's Eve to others, and Happy New Year to others, for those of you in the future. And I will see you all tomorrow. Now, before we go, let me make sure I didn't miss any stream streaks, because I tend to forget to check, and then I start screaming internally when I realize I forgot stream streaks. So let's make sure. Oh, we do have a stream streak. So Vladimir Dulb has reached a 3 stream streak over on the Twitch side. Please give him a round of applause. There you go, all for you. Congratulations. But yeah, that's pretty much all we got for today. If you're over on the Twitch side and you happen to have an Amazon Prime sub that you have not used yet, feel free to go use that on the channel. It helps a lot. And if not on me, use it on someone else that you adore, okay? Choose it on, use it on someone else who you like to watch or whatever, right? That's always great. Make sure to do that. If you're over on the Kick side, don't forget you could also sub on Kick. Same cost as the other platforms, so you don't really lose out on anything. If anything, you just gain some emotes, a cool channel badge, and the right to flex, right? And if you're over on the YouTube side and you become a YouTube member, you get early access to new videos, and you also get some a monthly behind the scene. Well, this month it was a behind the scenes video, but I don't typically do those. Usually I just kind of play demos for the YouTube members only videos. So if you're interested in that kind of thing and you like to watch me play some demos that you guys suggest, feel free to let me know. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much guys for coming out. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Happy New Year to everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow. And as always, Shalom out.